I'm Michelle. I'm the Children's Librarian at the Sheridan County Public Library System. And welcome to another edition of Bookmarks. This book is called The Rebel in the Library of Ever by Zeno Alexander. Now this is a brand new book and it is really, really good. And it starts out like this. Well, the table of contents says, Lenora returns, Lenora listens, Lenora listens, Lenora leans in, Lenora counts, Lenora in the dark. The main character's name is Lenora, but it's a very good story. Chapter 1, Lenora returns. Lenora was bruised and battered. She slumped against the wall of the dojo in her uniform and mask, feeling utterly beaten. Everything ached. Everyone else in the kendo dojo was much older, taller, and stronger than Lenora, not to mention much more experience in the Japanese martial art of sword fighting. Battling them was hopeless, and she could tell they were taking it easy on her too, which only made her get angrier and fight harder. Even getting into class had been a struggle. I'm sorry, the sensei, a very nice old man, had said when she first showed up, but we don't have enough interested children to start a children's class. I don't want a children's class, Lenora almost snarled, and then stopped herself. The teacher meant well after all. I need to study kendo, sensei, she said, bowing. I need to become a master because... She hesitated. She couldn't tell him the true reason he would never believe her any more than her parents had. I got a job at the library, she announced to her parents with excitement when her returned from her first adventures at the worldly library that spanned all space and time. I told you, Lenora, her father said, librarians don't hire 11-year-olds. But it's true, she said, and there were spaceships and I shrank to the size of an ant, and she stopped. Her parents were staring at her with alarm. That's fascinating, dear, her mother said with concern. You've always had such a vivid imagination. Maybe you should write this all down. We could show it to a nice doctor. After that, Lenora had learned to keep silent about the library, for that was how she thought of it now, with a capital L. And its name, not written in ink, but in gold splash, to quote one of Lenora's favorite books. Because, she said to the sensei, I really like kendo. Please let me try. Lenora winced at her weak response, but she could not tell the truth. The sensei had pondered this, chin in hand, looking at Lenora and said, I would not normally do this, but there is something about me. I will allow you to try. It will be very difficult, you know. Lenora was not worried about that. If only the teacher knew how very many difficult things she had already overcome. Now, a year later, as she leaned against the wall, her entire body begging for mercy, the sensei approached and removed his mask. He smiled at her kindly. She could tell with irritation, a bit of pity. I admire your fighting spirit, Lenora, he said, but this really isn't the place for a 12-year-old. Now, why would you have to learn how to do sword fighting to be in a library? Rebel in the Library of Ever by Zeno Alexander. And please come to the library and check this out. I think you're going to enjoy the adventure. And I'm so glad you tuned in. You brightened my day. But I need to finish reading one of the other chapters I had started. Oh. She grabbed hold of the backpack with a cry of victory, but the koala surprised. Koala? It dropped the box, wiggled free from the backpack, and as the sailor was almost upon it, evidently made the decision it would cause was lost because it jabbered at its time machine and vanished immediately. A koala? A time machine? Oh my goodness. Okay. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you later.